Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone.
Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Hey, where's recent happening?
We got each other, and if you got tomorrow,
Not you, my wife.
to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break these chains that left you scarred from where you came. Is it who you are? Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast. For so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let.
His name Durban? I think his name is Durban.
Wanna get better.
On my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion when it got the...
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago.
Oh
and we're
no!
happy to return to it once again in its final
On the
chapters
throwing
as
team,
an
and it's
NFL
raining
stadium.
like this.
Up next, it's our main event between the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Soldier Field. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
44. Ready. Hey, Chief!
Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
See, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Hey, come on, two! Come on, two! Come on, two!
Two and out from the gun.
I'm way outside the pocket, man. Oh, they're going to do me?
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No.
I was way outside the pocket, man.
I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Dolphin first down.
First down, here's Tua. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Here's Tagovailoa again.
Oh, good D.
First down throw is going to
I think he's going to be able to get out
in
there.
the area, making a nice play on the football. Now it's 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Man, bro, I can't do that. Can't compound an error with another error.
Returning it from the 4.
That's tricky beats.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Yeah, that is not good.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Coming out throwing is Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the The incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs from 37. They'll run here on 1st down.
Good.
30 to 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up their opening drive.
Great time.
That play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right, come on.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Setting up the running back screen. This gets forward to around the 29. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Tagovailoa on 1st down.
Just the line.
Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Go right side, caught by Thomas. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard
On the gun, Tagovailoa.
Oh,
Nothing
God.
doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
20, TX.
They'll throw, third and long. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Ready.
Taken in by Hill, right side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
That was outside zone last time. So.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll begin a new drive, first and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Buying some time left. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
What is going on?
Looking from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Williams to throw. The throw left side finds Burden. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after.
Good job, Maddie.
The way he took the
Picking up
completion,
all my
it made
blitzes.
so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
What is up?
Sending him on the dive. He's got a gain of 6 there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
What is up? Tip it! Tip it! Tip it!
Williams set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
What is up? Vegas! Vegas! Yeah. Level.
3rd and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit.
Rain, that's probably a
couple
touchdown.
choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
14-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And they get him right at the
Hey,
line
don't
of
be hitting
scrimmage.
to it like that. Oh, nice.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half.
Not hit to it like
More from
that.
Soldier Field after this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustments defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Solo left side.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. It's a big strike to him. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That one hits for 30. And that is a Dolphins' 1st down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Go ahead. Ready, two, let's go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Tua again. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Get set. Out, out. Water, low.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa.
Oh, he dropped it.
Couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, man.
Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And 4th and 4 coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. You know, I'm sure before you have flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
What is that?
To throw is Williams. That one's complete, right side. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Vegas.
Now Williams. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Williams from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow. He'll take it in short of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
44. Ready. 20 TX. 20 TX.
Tua out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
All right, come on. Solo left Zion. All right, go. Ready. Hey.
Working inside the red zone. No one open on play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready, team.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing again here on 2nd. Tagovailoa. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And they push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Going back, gets the handoff. And he'll stay up right through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he put everything he had in. They connect on the deep shot. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So that's That's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
32.
On play action, here's Williams. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! And the Dolphins will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here, first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So at the 20, here's second and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's fourth and short. Looking quickly here.
A big gain on the play. But it brings up fourth down.
Come on, two. 20, TX.
Now Tagovailoa on fourth. Water makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. So first down from the 41.
21, chick, ready.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, and to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got third and 4.
Ready. 19. Water, long. What?
2 and out from the gun. Escapes out to the left. That's caught for the first. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 7. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
Williams to throw on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Watson, Oscar. Step. Hey, hey. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua looking to throw. And he goes down. The Bears got it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 11.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Flush down now to his left. And he's just going to hook this one into about below C there. And some lucky fan, and all in a heck of a souvenir.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Fields this at the 19. Pushing it up past the 30. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cat. Cat, yes. Yes. Your punch first. Punch first. Punch first. Punch first.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. Will take possession at the opposing 35-yard line after he goes out on the return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Ready, John?
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa taking a shot for the end zone. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
That can't be real.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is it hard? Is it back?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up? Cat. Tackle. Cat.
Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
What is it? Touchdown! Vegas, Vegas! Yes. Level.
Third and long for him here. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a fourth down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Yes.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward. You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Big game going, and Thomas snags another. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Never even shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
A 39-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Touchdown!
Working from the gun, Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Williams thrown again here on second down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play game right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Vegas!
No throw, third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready, set.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He gets this one to Gould. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Ready, set.
To the air yet again, Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Yes. Bravo. Yes.
Again, it's Williams. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Punch first. Vegas. Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift.
Here's Williams again. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down.
Yes. Ready, set. Hunt.
Here he goes, third and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again! Jack Jones has got it! And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over at first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Short throws dropped. This one's incomplete. Intended target was his running back. So it'll be second down.
I love the thought there and the idea. Get your guy in space. But he can't make anything happen until he catches it cleanly first.
They're going to pass it here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Long. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Solo left side. Double one, high.
Here's Tua again. Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Cuts it to the right sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. First down, Williams to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
What is it on? Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to push free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Ready, sir. Yes, yes, yes. Bravo, bravo. Park stars, park stars, park stars.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 40 line. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Yes, 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 yes. Bravo, bravo.
Williams on first down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up second down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Williams on the play action. Hits his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Plattsburgh! 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 Plattsburgh!
Third down. Here's Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. He's going to field this at the 2. Whoa, and he gives himself up quickly to the surprise of, well, us and his entire team. Awful field position to start.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Getting out to his left. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? Safe got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. The secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good, stacking these kind of wins in a row.